If I told you that in just 25 minutes every morning, you could slow down the aging process, sharpen your memory, stabilize your blood pressure, and cut your risk of falling in half after age 60, would you believe me? Most of my patients used to be skeptical too, until they tried it. I'm Dr. Emily Carter, a physician specializing in senior health for over 20 years here in the United States. In this video, I'm going to reveal 5 science-backed morning habits that have helped thousands of my patients maintain muscle strength, mental sharpness, and independence well into their 70s and even 80s. What's special about these habits is that they are completely different from the generic tips you often see on YouTube. Each step comes with specific numbers, precise instructions, and proven ways to multiply their benefits. Watch until the end, because I'll show you how to combine all 5 habits into a 25-minute morning routine powerful enough to become your armor against aging. And I want to know, if you could be younger, healthier, and more independent for the next 10-15 years, would you be ready to start tomorrow? Type "ready" in the comments, so I know you're committed to going through this video with me. Habit 1. Start your day with warm water. This is the simplest step, yet it is the foundation of all anti-aging morning habits. After 6 to 8 hours of sleep, adults over 60 lose an average of half a liter to 1 liter of water through breathing and perspiration, even if they don't feel thirsty. Mild dehydration at this age doesn't just leave you feeling fatigued or dizzy. It also thickens your blood, reduces blood flow to the brain, increases the risk of sudden drops or spikes in blood pressure, and can even make you more likely to lose your balance when standing up. This is one of the silent causes of morning falls, a problem that leads to hundreds of thousands of hospital admissions each year among older adults in the United States. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Clinical Hypertension found that drinking just 500 to 750 milliliters of water in the morning can lower blood pressure by 3 to 5 mg in older adults with mild dehydration. This is particularly important for those in high-risk cardiovascular groups. And the benefits go beyond blood pressure. Timely hydration allows your heart to pump more efficiently, delivers more oxygen to the brain, and helps you feel alert and ready for both physical and mental activity throughout the day. The method is simple. Upon waking, prepare 500 ml of warm water at about 37 to 40 degrees, 98.6 to 104 degrees. This temperature is close to your body's natural temperature, which helps your body absorb it faster and gently stimulates digestion. Add 1 to 2 grams of sea mineral salt along with half a lemon or 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to supply electrolytes and support stomach function. This combination doesn't just replace water, it replenishes essential minerals, an often overlooked factor. If you have high blood pressure, replace mineral salt with magnesium citrate or potassium, but only do this with your doctor's approval. One important note: avoid drinking coffee or strong tea immediately upon waking, as they can increase fluid loss and cause fluctuations in blood pressure. Allow your body to recharge with warm water and minerals first, then about 20 to 30 minutes later, you can enjoy your morning coffee without negative effects. This small habit sets the stage for the rest of your anti-aging routine to work at maximum efficiency. By starting your day fully hydrated and replenished with electrolytes, every activity, from exercise to eating to mental focus, will be elevated, helping you maintain your health, memory, and mental clarity for years to come. Habit 2. Practice balance and spinal stretches. If you are over 60, remember that falls are not just accidents. They are one of the greatest threats to your independence. In the United States, falls are the leading cause of injury and injury-related death among older adults. A single fall can lead to a hip fracture, loss of mobility, and the need for full-time care. The good news is that you can reduce your risk of falling by up to 35% with one simple habit: practicing balance exercises combined with spinal stretches every morning. This is a routine I have used with hundreds of patients, including those who had previously experienced falls, and the results were remarkable. Within just 6 weeks, their muscle strength, stability, and flexibility improved significantly. Science backs this up. Research based on the Otago exercise program and multiple clinical trials shows that balance training combined with strength work can reduce fall risk by 23% to 35% in adults over 65. In addition, performing spinal stretches in the morning improves blood circulation, reduces joint stiffness from degeneration, and supports proper posture, a key factor in maintaining long-term musculoskeletal health. You can do this right at home without any equipment, just a sturdy chair or countertop for safety. Start by standing on one leg for 30 seconds, lightly holding onto the chair if needed. Repeat 3 times for each leg, then move to the tandem stance. Place one foot directly in front of the other so your heel touches your toes. Hold for 30 seconds, switch sides, and repeat twice on each side. Once you feel more stable, you can try closing your eyes for 5 to 10 seconds to increase the challenge, but always ensure you are in a safe position. After balance training, move to 3 basic yet effective spinal stretches. 1. Cat-cow, on hands and knees, or leaning against a sturdy surface. Arch your back upward, and then slowly lower it, repeating 5 times. 2. Side bend. Stand tall, bend to the left, then to the right, 5 times per side, holding each position for 2 seconds to feel the stretch along your torso. 3. Spine twist. Stand or sit upright, rotate your upper body to the left, then to the right, 5 times per side, keeping your hips fixed. The beauty of this habit is that it takes only 3 to 5 minutes, yet powerfully engages your nervous system, muscles, and joints. Good balance helps your brain and muscles coordinate smoothly, reducing delayed reactions when you trip or slip. Spinal stretches improve posture, relieve pressure on your discs, and boost blood flow to your brain and extremities. By combining both each morning, you'll find yourself standing more steadily, moving more freely, and noticing far less of that morning stiffness. And remember, results come only with daily consistency. Many of my patients once believed that doing these exercises a few times a week was enough, but after switching to daily balance and spinal work, they noticed dramatic improvements in less than a month. This is a small-time investment with one of the biggest health returns you can give yourself at this stage of life. Habit 3. Monitor and regulate blood pressure. After age 60, your blood pressure is more than just a number on a monitor. It's one of the most important indicators of whether your heart and blood vessels are healthy or in danger. What many people don't realize is that blood pressure can fluctuate sharply in the morning, especially within the first 2 hours after waking. These fluctuations are a major trigger for strokes or sudden heart attacks in older adults, even in those who take their medication regularly. That's why I always guide my patients to follow the blood pressure duo every morning, a simple 10-minute habit that can lower blood pressure by 5 to 10 mmHgs and help keep it stable all day. Research from the American Heart Association, AHA, shows that regular home blood pressure monitoring, combined with either slow breathing exercises or isometric hand grip training, results in significantly better blood pressure control than medication alone. A meta-analysis also found that isometric hand grip training can lower systolic blood pressure by an average of 5 to 7 mmHg after 8 to 12 weeks, an effect comparable to certain classes of low-dose antihypertensive drugs. The method is straightforward. Upon waking, sit quietly for at least 5 minutes to let your body stabilize. Then measure your blood pressure with a reliable monitor, keeping your arm at heart level and both feet flat on the floor. Record your results to track long-term trends. This information is invaluable for your doctor when adjusting treatment. Immediately after measuring, move to the second part. Choose either slow breathing or isometric hand grip training. For slow breathing, inhale through your nose for 4 to 5 seconds, then exhale through your mouth for 5 to 6 seconds, maintaining a rhythm of about 6 breaths per minute. Continue for 10 minutes. You'll notice your heart rate slowing, your body relaxing, and your blood pressure gently decreasing. This technique has been proven to increase heart rate variability, a key marker of cardiovascular health and biological age of the heart. For isometric hand grip training, use a softball or a hand grip device. Hold it in your palm and squeeze at about 30% of your maximum strength for 2 minutes, then release and rest for 1 to 2 minutes. Repeat 4 times for each hand. Doing this 3 to 4 days a week is enough to see results. This little-known exercise strengthens blood vessels, improves arterial elasticity, and reduces peripheral resistance, a direct factor in lowering blood pressure. To boost results, you can combine this habit with a nitrate-rich breakfast, such as 70 to 140 ml of beetroot juice. Research shows that oral bacteria convert nitrates from beets into nitric oxide, which relaxes blood vessels and lowers blood pressure by 4 to 10 mmHg within just a few hours. However, do not use antibacterial mouthwash right beforehand, as it kills the beneficial bacteria needed for this process. By maintaining the blood pressure duo every morning, you are not only closely monitoring your heart health, but actively improving it in real time. Many of my patients have been able to reduce their medication or achieve better blood pressure control simply by adding this to their morning routine. Most importantly, it's a simple yet powerful way to protect yourself from sudden cardiovascular events, the leading cause of lost health and independence in older adults. Habit 4. A smart and nutritious breakfast. After age 60, muscle loss is no longer just about appearance. It's a matter of survival. Every decade after 60, your body loses an average of 3 to 8% of muscle mass, a condition known as sarcopenia. Losing muscle means losing strength, reducing your ability to maintain balance, increasing your risk of falls, and potentially slowing your metabolism, which can lead to increased belly fat and an increased risk of diabetes. The bad news is that anabolic resistance makes it harder for older adults to turn dietary protein into muscle compared to when they were younger. The good news is that you can break this barrier with just one meal, a breakfast containing at least 30 grams of high-quality protein and 2.5 grams of leucine, the amino acid that acts as a trigger for muscle building. Recommendations from the PROT Age Study Group state that adults over 65 should consume 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day, spread evenly across meals. In particular, each meal should provide 25 to 30 grams of protein and enough leucine to activate mTOR, the biological switch that tells your muscles to grow. If you don't hit this threshold, even a high-protein diet spread unevenly throughout the day won't build muscle effectively. So what does an anabolic breakfast look like? A simple example: 2 large eggs provide about 12 grams of protein, plus 170 grams of plain Greek yogurt adds around 17 grams, and 250 ml of milk gives another 8 grams, totaling 37 grams of protein and more than 3 grams of leucine. For a plant-based option, combine 150 grams of edamame, 100 grams of tempeh, and 50 grams of cooked oats, which provide about 32 to 35 grams of protein. You can also add 5 to 10 grams of soy or whey protein powder to ensure adequate leucine intake. The benefits of this breakfast go beyond protecting muscle mass. High-quality protein in the morning helps control blood sugar throughout the day, reduces cravings, and supports healthy weight management. For men, it forms the foundation for maintaining natural testosterone levels. For women, it helps protect bone density and reduces the risk of osteoporosis after menopause. One tip I often recommend to my patients is adding 3 to 5 grams of creatine monohydrate to breakfast, mixed into yogurt or a smoothie. Creatine not only supports muscle strength, but has also been shown to benefit brain function in older adults, improving memory and processing speed. Of course, consult your doctor before starting creatine if you have kidney issues or take medications affecting kidney function. Many people believe that simply having a healthy breakfast is enough. But if your breakfast doesn't meet the protein and leucine threshold, you're missing the golden window to build and preserve muscle. After an overnight fast, your body is in a protein-depleted state. Supplying enough protein immediately in the morning is the fastest way to activate anabolism and prevent muscle loss. This fuels you to perform better in balance training, strength exercises, and daily activities. When my patients commit to this anabolic breakfast for 6 to 8 weeks, they not only notice a firmer physique, but also report having more energy, less afternoon fatigue, and greater mental clarity. That's why I always emphasize, if you want effective anti-aging, you cannot skip this breakfast. It's not just a meal, it's a daily nutritional prescription for your muscles, brain, and overall health. Habit 5. Journaling and brain activation. When it comes to anti-aging, most people immediately think of exercise, healthy eating, or taking supplements. But after age 60, your mental health and cognitive ability are just as important as your physical health. A sharp brain not only helps you remember better and react faster, but also keeps you independent for longer and preserves your quality of life. That's why I guide my patients to practice what I call the golden duo every morning, writing down 3 lines of gratitude and doing a quick brain check-in, all in just 3 minutes. This small habit delivers a big impact, nourishing your mental state while training your brain to resist cognitive decline. The first part is writing down 3 lines of gratitude. All you need is a small notebook or a blank sheet of paper. Each morning, write down 3 things you are grateful for or looking forward to in the day. These could be big things, like your own good health, or small joys like a beautiful sunny morning, or an upcoming phone call with your grandchild. Research from the University of California, Davis, found that keeping a gratitude journal for 4 weeks reduced average cortisol levels by about 23%, while also improving sleep and increasing overall life satisfaction. Lowering stress doesn't just benefit your mood, it also helps stabilize blood pressure, strengthens immunity, and slows cellular aging. The second part is the brain check-in, a brief exercise designed to stimulate key brain regions, particularly the hippocampus and frontal lobes, which are among the first to be affected by aging and Alzheimer's disease. You might choose a simple task like counting backward from 100 by sevens, or recalling and reading aloud a list of 5 random words, then repeating them after a few minutes. Another option is to read a short news article or science brief aloud, then summarize it in your own words. The goal is to activate short-term memory, focus, and information processing speed. The benefits of morning brain check-ins are supported by the ACTIVE trial, Advanced Cognitive Training for Independent and Vital Elderly, one of the largest studies on cognitive training in older adults. Results showed that those who practiced regular cognitive exercises had up to a 48% lower risk of losing independent living ability after 10 years compared to those who did not. This means you're not only preserving memory, but also extending your ability to care for yourself, a crucial factor in maintaining freedom and dignity as you age. The great thing is that both parts take only about 3 minutes each morning, and you can do them right after your anabolic breakfast or before starting your daily activities. Some of my patients even combine them, writing their 3 lines of gratitude while committing them to memory, then recalling them at lunchtime as a way to reinforce memory and maintain a positive mindset throughout the day. After a few weeks, they notice they think faster, remember better, and feel life is more rewarding and worth enjoying. This is a simple habit with a double impact: a positive, optimistic mindset and a sharper brain. At this stage of life, that's the foundation you need to fight aging from the inside out, maintain mental clarity, and truly live each day to the fullest. Now, imagine starting every morning with a clear 25-minute plan that has a powerful, all-around impact on your health, brain function, and anti-aging potential. First, you drink 500 ml of warm water with minerals to rehydrate, stabilize blood pressure, and kickstart digestion. Next, you spend 3 to 5 minutes on balance exercises combined with spinal stretches to keep your body agile and reduce your risk of falling. After that, you move into the blood pressure duo, measuring your blood pressure and practicing either slow breathing or isometric hand grip training to lower and maintain healthy blood pressure all day. Then comes your anabolic breakfast with at least 30 grams of protein and 2.5 grams of leucine, fueling both your muscles and your brain. Finally, you wrap up with 3 lines of gratitude journaling and a quick brain check-in to jumpstart your mindset and sharpen your focus. When you combine these 5 habits into one seamless routine, you create a powerful armor that protects your body, extends your health span, and keeps your mind sharp every single day. You've just discovered 5 science-backed morning habits I have successfully implemented with thousands of patients, over 60 across the United States. They not only stabilize blood pressure, build muscle strength, and protect memory, but also foster optimism and a higher quality of life. The most important thing is not knowing these habits. It's starting to practice them tomorrow morning. Make them a non-negotiable part of your first 25 minutes of the day, and stick with them for at least 4 weeks to feel a noticeable difference. If you'd like to receive the 14-day, 25-minute anti-aging routine checklist with step-by-step instructions, type "ready" in the comments so I can send it to you. And don't forget to subscribe to Senior Health Zone so you never miss safe, science-based, and truly different health strategies that help you live longer, stay stronger, and remain mentally sharp every day.